Hi to all my trading warrior brothers and sisters. It's 11 a.m. EST time for Mike and me. Mike, NVDA does not have a problem, so it saved the market. I just want to talk about a couple things that are lost in the noise of people's champagne glasses clinking right now and celebrating this. The first thing is the dollar, which I said on my stream yesterday that if it closed under 103.80, it would be an outright sell.
Okay.
So it took out 103.80, but closing it isn't closed. So that's a key and an important lesson that sometimes intraday is noise, and it's not how you start the race, it's how you finish the
Completely
race.
agree. And you know what? Today's emblematic of that. And not only is specific talking about the dollar, but the market in general and the video. I can go, I
Okay,
digress.
and here's a Tim Fury analogy about relative strength and weakness. See how the dollar took out the low right here, this low?
Okay.
So I came in this morning and I looked at MEX and it did not take out that low. That to me was a canary in the coal mine. You know, I've been talking about buying USD MEX for a few weeks. It's taken a while. It's held 17 support and it's coming out of here.
It was somewhat
So
obscure. That's how it, yeah, no,
yeah,
absolutely.
anyway, that was a tell that the dollar could rally, and this may just be this pretty nice looking day.
Really?
Uh, yeah. So
Huh.
then the other thing was there really wasn't that big of a response from dollar weakness when the gold within the gold earlier. It didn't do much. Looks like a 123 under 2020. It'll look ugly. Silver still bringing up the rear under these lows. It opens the door for new lows. And if you don't believe just the technical signals on the physical, then let me show you Newmont. So I've been talking $30. It's making new lows right here. Here's GDX, which is broader,
Can't
not
believe
making
it's
new
down like
lows.
this.
I've been looking for 25. We could be there pretty soon. So there you go. The miners also were not confirming the metals being higher earlier in the day because Newmont opened sharply lower. And the last thing is, I know that we're at new highs in the S&Ps, but I just want to point out on the 4 hour, we're diverging.
No.
I know what's different this time. You're going to ask.
No, no, it's
All right. And
there's a lot.
anyway,
There's a lot. No, hold on. Let me
all
listen.
right.
Go ahead. I'm not
And
going to argue.
on the daily, we're diverging, and I think everyone should be careful with stocks not making new highs. And I'm not going to. Oh yes, I will. I'll show Apple. So their sports app and the market making new highs generated a $3 bounce in Apple. So that's how weak it is. And ever see the movie Trading Places?
Like, yeah, of course, Coach. I
All
call you all
right. Well,
the
you
time.
know what? Sell Mortimer. Sell
Coach, that's like a VIX
Mortimer.
fucking, oh, excuse me. That's like a VIX 40 call. I don't know.
All right. Anyway, and I'm turning it over, is
Hurry up.
Microsoft. Microsoft is not making new highs with the market. It could be a right shoulder. And if it does make new highs, it'd be a third drive. And I rest my case. Be careful with Mr. Softy. It's a head and shoulders possibility. And under 397, you're talking about lower levels. So that's it. That's all I see. Not much, just a lot. And with that being said, Mike, even NVIDIA. Okay. I know here's NVIDIA. I mean, it's where's it going? Like 1,000?
Okay, you're gonna step in front of it, maybe.
No,
I
I'm
don't know.
not. No, 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 no. I'm emulating and sticking with sell the weakness, and that's what I said in my stream yesterday that I would use strength if Nvidia came out with a good result to sell shares that are not making new highs and add to my Apple short. So that's what I'm doing in indexes, and I'm still waiting
Oh my God.
to buy miners. Anyway, take it away. I heard you say, "Oh my God."
No,
Is
never. I'm always
Okay.
within myself. I'm not saying I'm infallible. Always within myself.
All right, Mike.
Mara, good had it this morning, 22. How you doing? Right there, the gapper. Another one I wanted to buy at the close. Frog. Great. Don't laugh. Frogger. Broke out, maybe capitulated a little bit, stopped at the 10-day, stopped beautifully at the close, $40, went from 40 right back to 42.
Go
No
back to
problem with
Mara. Go back to Mara for just a second. No, no, that wasn't the look. Maybe
that'll make more sense.
No, it was something I saw
It's
earlier.
this crude. What
Okay.
about crude? Coach, it's you know, I don't know. Look at crude. There's crude. Flip that, suppose that was NVIDIA on a pullback. What would you do? ExxonMobil, how about our SM? Go to yesterday's video. Go to any video you want. This was in the hole last night at $37. SM oil stock. All you wanted at 40. Mike V actually selling some at 41.5 in the fund. I'm not going to lie. Tremendous moves. Riven. It's all over.
Wow.
Okay.
Was that earnings?
Yeah. Okay. Taking Tesla down and everything. Lucid. All you wanted here. This is when the Saudis made a bid for it at 17. It's actually not making a new low. I can point to 1,000 things. I don't want to look specifically at my screen right now because they'll get crisp. 1 day up, there you go. There's crisper. I mean, tremendous ranges on, 81 to 90 crisp. What else is Iova? Every day up. Okay, 3 day up. Stock broke out. All you have to do is buy a new high, buy stop, new high, Iova. Let it run. There's Iova from 10 to 16, drug stock. And look, top left.
60,
It's all it says biotherapeutics. That's all it's got to say. Might as well say Iova cancer. Yeah. That's what's going crazy in this type of market, Coach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
VPYX. Oh no, what else is? Let me give another. Where are we here? Okay, they're taking down Solars. Run. Breaking low. It just
looks ugly.
I'll go to the screen. Here we go. All right, here's Microsoft stock like an NTNX that's up $4, but actually went, they make auto parts for, auto parts for Tesla, if you will, 53 to 58, but yet not making a new high.
That's distribution.
Okay, I agree. Okay, so it didn't make a new high yet.
Yeah. It could.
I'm just kidding. Cart has been the one we've been pounding the table on, still going higher. Not gonna lie. What else are we doing? A&F. There you go. Tried to shake everybody out, new highs on the horizon. Stock that I'm long and along a lot of, and I don't know how it's not going to work. Under Armour, there it is, going along with the retailers, curling up, did some volume, sitting, basing. Yeah. Maybe it's not the sexiest stock out there, but I'm not gonna lie. Settings, show position. So I think I got 24,000. I had 40,000. Breaks out, I'm gonna have a lot more. So you know what? Let NVIDIA pull in if it does. Okay, which I don't know. I mean, it's yet to be determined. The RSI is not even breaking high yet. God forbid it does. Just Coach JP Morgan, making new highs in a daily, not even overbought on an RSI. God forbid it has news to bring it up. I don't know, Coach. Newmont, something to do again. The shorts are pounding lower, and the buys are buying higher. I really had something a lot more genuine and smooth to say, but you know what? I lose my attention when I see stocks moving. But example, Walmart. I mean, it hit a new year high, pulled back. That's flagging. If that was a technology stock, you'd be buying it over this 175. Probably make. I'm just saying, there's moves. I pull it like Trump here.
Yeah. It's a great day.
Carvana. Avago, people are buying Avago now. The former
I don't like it.
What?
I don't like it. Ugh. 3 drives to a top possibility.
That's fair. Eli Lilly. Yet again, it's up $22, not making new highs. So
that looks.
Listen, this is what I meant to say. There's a couple of ways of looking at this day as I look at my screen here. Okay. And it looks like they might be going, SM. Oh, ARM. There you go. ARM. Where's that? 138 high. The question is Nevada are they going to use the oil's going? Here's another one I'm long nicely as I get Chesapeake Energy with oil with natural gas.
Great.
What?
Yeah, that looks great.
No, that's with natural gas. Oil naturally, that's called. I said UNG will pull back, and I did. I'm long still Boyle. I actually bought Boyle right here. And I said, buy the stocks, and that's correct. Did RRC bounce? There's RRC. There's a natural gas stock RRC. Went from 30 to 31. Now it's going to settle RRC. So let's
That's
look at
good.
Meta. Amazon, what's it going to do? Is this, a base? Are they going to rotate out of Nevada and go to stocks like Uber? Are they going to go to a Delta Airlines, which looks great now out of nowhere,
It does.
curling up with, God forbid, it gets volume. So people, it's yet again is an excuse to, you don't know it. I don't think as we look at the IWM as opposed to the Nasdaq, coach, it's not breaking high, but
No.
I'm just looking for the proverbial option flow. A lot of things
And
didn't,
what are you
like you
getting?
said, don't short anything that's not breaking high.
Yeah, what
Wayfair.
no, don't short anything that's um making new highs.
Right, that's not
Short
making new
things
high.
that aren't making new highs. So what are you seeing in option flow? They going into natural gas calls on those shares?
They're going into stocks.
The stocks, that's what I mean. The
Um,
natural gas stocks.
Coach, I apologize. I'm getting a little bit distracted. All right, give me a break here. Riven, Riven, they're covering
NVDA
probably.
bearish.
What's that?
I saw some put sweeps on
These are all
NVIDIA.
short. These are all hedges. Riven bearish makes
March.
notable, but Planeteer bullish, Roblox bullish, Hood bullish, Riven bullish. Those are
Hood
hedges.
bearish, it says.
What's that?
Said hood bearish.
Which one?
Hood. Hood. You just mentioned it.
Bearish.
Yeah, you said bullish. It's bearish. All right. All right. I could tell you're distracted today. And it's understandable. It's one of the most action packed days we've seen in a while.
I have this stock
Oh,
I'm pounding the room on all day long, Vince. Long 22,000 of it from 307. I sold 40,000 today. I'm still long 22. Why not? This is the long term. Vince, a little stretched on the weekly. Okay, it worked. It's got it in it to pull one of these parabolic moves. I don't know why it doesn't halt up for me like the other ones and go to
I don't
12.
see the chart on Vince. Wow. Now I do.
So my price is 307. I brought it actually on a breakout. I've been averaging down and buying
You
it
said you weren't going to buy anything under 5.
under 3.
Okay, well, it was under 3 when you bought it, right?
My average price is 307.
Oh, okay. I thought you bought it maybe like at $2 before it happened. All right. So it was above 3. It looks like it's, could blow. Um,
CRISPR. There's Labu, XBI on the launch pad, XBI. I don't care
okay.
which screen, what's going there. There it is.
I mean,
XBI, whatever you want to look.
whatever it can't perform today with S&Ps making new all-time highs, Nasdaq not quite yet. There's I'd get out. Whatever
GCT,
is not performing today and acting like the tailwind doesn't exist, there's a problem because this is the
GCT, they
most
took you
bullish
out.
day.
Range volatility and price action from 20 right back to 34. There you go. GCT, I had a ton of go-to overnight. A real lot of it. Still have, well, actually, I don't have anymore.
Yeah, that's on
Go-to.
the verge of a breakout.
Which one?
Might pull back first, but that 520 area would be a breakout.
No, I understand.
Yeah, nice.
I sold a lot of go-to.
So Jack Schwager is going to be here a week from Thursday, Mike.
That's wonderful.
And if you want, I could suggest to Jack that he talk to you.
Well, I could certainly use any type of advice and be humbled by.
Well, I mean, as a potential new wizard,
Let's
in
be
that
fine.
way,
That's okay.
he'll talk to you, he'll look at your P&Ls, and maybe he'll write something about you.
Well, I'd appreciate that. It certainly, if we could
All
ever
right,
help us in TradeGATEHub, and
I'll
that'd be
bring it
great,
up.
Coach.
I'll bring it up after the interview next Thursday. I'll send him an email about you. Okay. Because you have uh, a talent that you can't teach. Um, Being able to cover such a large universe of equities. I
Well,
mean,
coach, not to placate, you know, I'm not that type, nor, you know, I'm humble just like the same as Jack. You're my mentor in a good part of the market, so I'm humbled by that. So, this is the thing is, I've been doing this very, very early on. I believe I'm very, very highly trained. I am. All right. I happen to have a little bit of innateness in me. I'm not going to lie. I get it, as my mentors have told me, which gives me confidence. Uh, and I stick to rules. I had made a rule at the beginning of this year now, the $3 rule. I'm not going to short stocks. I'm just trying to get better as it goes on. As I look at the most active stocks on the day here, Riven leading it. It's just I'm highly trained. I'm passionate. And if you're highly trained, intelligent, and do something for decades, you're at least going to be somewhat talented, if not a little bit better. So I mean, I got the ball. I did run with it, and this is not bad, Mike V on the back hour, but at that level, I'm certainly to be humbled and would love to speak to Jack and listen
okay.
to him at
All
any
right. Well,
time.
you know, I've been at it. I don't know, a couple years more than you. I'm starting to get the hang of it.
Yeah.
After, let's see, 1976, 37 years. So it only took me 37 years. So be patient out there and don't give up. And I hope you get the hang of it in a shorter time span than me. Anyway, what do you want to wrap with, bro?
I want to wrap it with this stock that I saw taking option volume, NTR. It's not a barn burner. Moss, listen, there's a lot of other things to do, but if the others pull back, it's a good way
Moss
to
is a
hedge.
fertilizer.
Listen, it's sexier it could be, but there's Moss. All right.
Okay, that's a
All
nice
right.
word
And this
for it.
NTR was taking options yesterday. I have it written down. It's not a barn burner for some reason. I grew up 20 years ago trading these things like CF and NTR when they were an AGU, when they were all thick. So this NTR could, put in good moves here. Option flow. I know there's other trades in here, but I'm looking. Hey, I'll show you right here what I look at. And it's my job not to be biased, but to relate. MOS and NTR volume. NTR had right here volume yesterday in the Jesus feed. Moore said earnings. The best of breed CF, they tried to break it down 19,000 times in every single way. And I was the guy trying to short it here when it didn't break
Yeah,
down below the 50-day. Now, SCF had every reason, including ADM, to go down.
yeah,
Moss just had news that maybe turned it around, maybe for now, but the CF, I'm going to tell you, it's almost like the SM of the oil group. Something's up here
yeah.
with the CF, man. We
I
got to
tell
be
you,
in
it's
this thing.
great.
I should
It's
buy some lotto
commodities.
calls, but
Yeah, it's agriculture.
I
So,
don't know what's up.
you think about CF, all it did to work off its overbought condition was move sideways.
Well,
And now it looks like
nine.
it's poised
I,
for another leg to the upside.
I appreciate the technical point, but even from a fundamental, 9 out of 10 of them are below technicals, below breaking down your lows, below the moving averages. And this one, as the other ones start to have some sort of news, just listen, keep an eye on it. All right.
Best
It's
of
been,
breed. It's now
it's,
best of breed.
it is. That's right. Thank you, coach, putting it other ways. So,
Okay.
stocks with, that's it. Just, what do we have coming up? And I'm not even sure the catalyst. We're going to have to go into TradeGATEHub. Coach, do you have anything to leave with? I apologize.
Um, yeah. Be careful, protect profits, and really, I think the most important thing is that if you're in issues that are not performing today, when a day like this should lift all boats, um, reassess. That's my most important advice today. Today's the
I
most
mean,
bullish day in quite some time. So if you're in shares that are weak or barely positive, um, consider lightening up. That's it. And besides that, don't just count your cash, count your blessings. How about you,
listen,
man?
this is a time where I'm trying to hold some, coach, I'm trying, I mean, your price talk, Roma, speaking of Italy, Roma breaking high, these little things, you know what I mean? You wait into this thing,
Yeah,
you have a lotto, you wait for a year, Roma, now it triples, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
That's the type of environment where beware. I wouldn't be surprised if, as these other stocks moving, as we pointed out, PWR breaking high. I missed it. An animal. Look it up what sector it's been. PWR.
What is it?
That might be an emblematic of other things going on with other sectors. So when you have other behemoths in the proverbial sectors doing this type of thing. And another one I took on Temp TPX. I wanted your opinion on it, Coach. This one is taking Tempur Posturepedic, whatever they make. Yeah, they make mattresses. Longer the base, longer the space. This stock has it in it to go up 20, 30% a day, taking a tremendous amount of calls. There's the weekly, there's the daily. I know it's going to be a stock that doesn't move up like that. It's just going to pop one day, worth some lotto calls. I got them. Be aware. Only because it has option flow. SMCI, I'm getting SMCI at the high of the day as we sign off here.
Yeah, but not
Meta.
at new highs like NVIDIA.
Meta.
That's interesting.
Highs a day. There's Meta. He's going to, Meta's at the high of the day. Going to take a shot and show Meta here. Suppose a 500 without you.
I don't know. The gap for maybe a partial gap fill, it might work.
Listen, I get it. I think the easier made is money buying at 480, selling at 502 after the stops hit when everybody tries to cover it. Then maybe it back and fiddles around at 500. There are better trades, but I get it. But for me, I stopped doing that for this year. Actually, after this a trade like this, CFLT that was up 30%, 40% in a day, and I fought hard money to get from 32 back to 30, and it was clear that it was going back. These stocks are doing that. It was a dog here. I'm the guy buying it here, making hard money, telling you not to do it. But all of a sudden, from 17 to 35, everything's better. So who knows?
In 3 months.
No, yeah, Coca-Cola.
Yeah. Doesn't excite me.
Go-to moving up now. There's the stock to go to. There's the move coming in with volume. This thing is a Chinese stock that's holding brilliantly. It's got it in it. It's going to squeeze. Go-to. I'm not saying buy the stock, buy some lottos. China stocks are starting to turn around. There's so much bearishness here, and they're actually starting.
When you buy lottos, is it a very short time frame?
Yeah, it's 2 weeks to 1 week, always in the money. 10%. So, for example, if you want to go to, and I'm taught this is my night. I'm taught, but it took me a long time to do this. The shorter your time frame, the more in the money you should go. 10% or 20% in the money max. Go-tos are 535, 10%. Should be buying the fives or maybe 4. I don't know what they have here exactly because I'm not
that in deep. Always in the money. This is
always 10. The shorter the time, the shorter the time frame, always in the money. Usually no more than 20% in the money. For example, if you want to buy, let's look at NVIDIA calls. You would look right now at, I would say, 700s.
I think people were buying 1300s yesterday.
Well, they're paying a lot of money for market makers. That's what they do.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
That's paying a lot for a market maker. That's what I'm taught.
All right. Well, thanks for defining that. 1 to 2 weeks in the money. Don't try and be a hero with your strikes.
The pull, Coach, we got on go-to. Look at it now. Look at the pull we got, Coach. It's making a move right when we talk. That means Baba must be going. So go-to's going.
All of Wall Street is listening to this broadcast.
Okay. Well, thanks for covering me today because I started off cold, but I'll get better. And this is what I go to. I have, but all our platforms have this general queries. All right, stocks gainers in the last. That's why I see go-to. Labels moving. Sound. Iova is moving. No, it's no surprise that Iova is one of the hottest stocks out there. I brought it up here. Iova 10 to 17, almost doubled in 5 days with tremendous volume. Stock trading 20 million a day. Don't be shy. It's trading more than Roku. It's just trading as much as trading more than Amazon for those shots. SMCI breaking high all over here. IBB breaking high. So it's what it is, Coach. It's we need to step in front of Marvell.
Train.
I'm going to CRWD. They had it for dead. You might want to try this. This is a stock you might want to try. All right. The stock that was below the 50-day, 272 to 310, maybe a strike price, if you will, goes to the proverbial 21-day. It has range, price action, and volatility. Let's go to the 10-minute. You know, there's the printout here at 302, so you got to keep that in mind. So you know what? Maybe lay it out at 315 goes back to, I don't know. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to play stocks like you teach or reiterate, not making new highs as things as here's the cues. As the cues are there. So, you know, they're better trades, I guess. Coin, run breaking down, their CF, UNG naturally not making new lows. Where's my Chesapeake? I need this thing. Chesapeake, is it going lower or higher? I think it's going lower. You bastard. All right, it is what it is. All right, I'll leave it there, Coach.
All right. Good hunting the rest of the day, Mike.
Hunting, yeah. I need some oxygen.
All right.
Out of breath.
Go take a walk. And
Another stock I'm long.
Join us in the room, and you're getting all this input in the room all through the market. Prior to the market, after the market, all day long. You learned something about how to trade short-term options today. Write it down so you don't forget. Adios, Mike.
SUM. Got it. Love it. Going long, adding more to it. Option flow, everything you want. This is a type position. If you want it to work, don't watch it. Sock it away. SUM.
Yeah,
and I am
your
in
dog for a walk.
Thanks, Coach. I appreciate the advice. I can tell from a pro what you mean without saying too much. Cheers.
Cheers.